Good evening, everybody. It is Borg night at the Adventure Archive. I am joined by Jess as Nagel, Ryan as Nifel, Ducky as Abhorred Denies the Flesh, or as we call him, Abe, and Janelle as Harga. So we are continuing our adventure heading toward the Masticator Gate. Perhaps, we'll see. But before we kick it off, I'm going to call out a couple of amazing people or groups of people who have been so generous in our adventuring here. So first and foremost, Noel and Heimat der Katastrophe for allowing us to use the soundtrack for Mörk. How many games have their own soundtrack? I don't know, but go check out their Dungeon Synth. It's really awesome stuff. And McGlintlock, I don't know if he's here tonight, but he created the system we are using for Foundry. So, and he keeps updating it like a madman. So thanks so much for that. I think that's really all of the shout outs we got. Oh yeah, we didn't mention Sursa and his new book, did we? His trial of the Wolf Girls.
Wolf Girls. No.
Yeah, he has a new game book out. My background thing is eating it alive. Oh man, I need to change it. This is not DK. This is Mörkborg. Where's my flaming
I'm not the only one that
skulls?
forgets. I am not the only one that forgets.
There we are. That feels a lot better. So, any other announcements? I know we got some other games coming up. What do we want to talk about? I know there's
Talk about the rest at the end there.
You want to talk about the end? Oh, there you go.
We can.
Yeah, let's kick it off. We'll talk about upcoming stuff at the end. So Saoirse says, "Come for the Mörk, stay for the Borg." Yes, exactly. Speaking of that, let us begin. Unless the players, do you have any questions, concerns? Did I leave anything out? No, we're good. Ryan has his skull, or Nifel rather, has Arvant. So, brief recap, and then we will begin. So these four characters exited the great and perilous Sarkash forest, only to find even more shit to get into, let's say. So they had a short conversation with a strange man in a red cap fishing. After they blew him off, they went to go see an altercation at a town called Bleak Mill, where allegedly demons were being birthed or spawned or arriving or something. And true enough, they found an abomination, some kind of cow thing with a giant tube-like worm head with sharp teeth. They defeated it, and it split in two to reveal a creepy little cherub thing with a skull face. Its dying words were that it asked for their help. Because as we know in Mörkborg, the world is ending. It is dying. It is the dying world, but it seems to be dying too quickly. So these four characters are trying to just delay that somewhat. And so they had a vision the night they fell asleep after they escaped Bleak Mill and the pitchforks of the townsfolk. And that dream was the earth itself, or the world itself, being consumed by a giant maw. And they saw demons that were launched from this maw. And they landed in 3 separate places. They decided to head towards one of these places to hopefully rid the world of one of these demons and maybe just buy them all a little bit more time. So they headed north to this stone hand tipped with flame. They found themselves in a scorched forest, falling ash, dense fog of smoke, and just barely started exploring it when they were attacked by a group of these, a herd of these flaming creatures, which they just defeated. So now we begin with them on a scorched path, the carcasses of these flaming creatures at their feet. And I should probably get you guys back to the main map. So let us do that. Activate. Okay. So here is where you guys are, and I see a little arrow. That is where you guys wish to go. However, you were stopped cold by these flaming creatures. So as you are standing here, collecting yourself after battle, do you wish to continue south down the path or do something else?
Oh, okay. So we were battling this way, but we're actually going that way.
You guys basically, yeah, you guys headed south. And then right when you got to about this point here, out of the trees and out of the smoke, charged these flaming creatures that attacked you. And so then we went to the battle map. Now you're back to the world map where we have the hottest dark metal band to grace the dying world. Right here. They're a little crooked. Let me straighten them out here. Can I do that? Oh wait, I gotta do it in the GM one. There we go. So what would you guys like to do?
How does everyone look?
Yeah, how are you guys feeling?
No, I have no idea.
Let's check on Goatfin, how he's doing. I think he's probably doing all right. Yeah, I think you actually healed him last time. I think when you guys ended the battle. I think you healed him.
We got an Andy. We got an Andy in chat.
Andy in chat. What?
Woo!
What? Okay, let me unpause the game for you guys. So, again, do you guys need to check on anything with your character sheets, or do we want to proceed deeper into the forest?
The sheet because I can't double click my token. Where would I get my sheet if I can't double click my token?
So good. You should be able to double click your if you go to the like 3-person, the third one over on the top, you should have your player in there and you can double click them.
Oh, under players. That would be where I'm at. I'm good.
You're a player. No.
Hey.
Hey.
Pop that out. Pop it out. There you go. All right.
Yeah, I figured this would be easier than having a bunch of tokens on this sort of like overland map, but therein lies the flaw. So, where do you guys want to go?
Can we see the hand from here?
You cannot. However, it appears when you look up above this just massive, like this smoke just curling around you, you see that there appears to be fire coming from the southeast. Whether or not that is the hand, you do not know. But a lot of the forest is kind of, some of it's blackened and burned out. Some of it is still smoldering. There are some trees that are still on fire. But you see some flames reaching higher than others in that direction.
Do we want to head that way?
Towards the fire?
Towards the flames?
Probably. Yeah. Before we head that way, one moment. She starts digging around in her sack and pulls out a slight little handful of potions, various jars, and she hands two of each to each of you. So now each of you have 2 elixir vitalis.
Whoa. You made that many?
Yeah, I only rolled that today.
Damn.
I know, right?
Sweet. Maybe you guys will
And
need
those
it. We'll
are
see.
those are our healing potions, correct?
Yes.
So it's a D6, right?
D6 stops infection, can be habit forming.
Oh, interesting.
Yum.
It's her method of choice.
You're an addict anyway, aren't you?
Oh, so much.
Okay, so Harga passes you out these bottles of healing, and you guys again are on the charred path. Goatvin is kind of looking out on the horizon.
Demons love fire, brother. It must be that way.
And he kind of starts off heading south.
Just directly south.
Yeah, he starts heading toward this way. But again, you guys can, it's not like I'm going to make you move. I'm just saying if you want to stop him or follow him or talk to him or whatever.
What are we doing?
Who'd you talk to? Are you just talking to the group?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we shouldn't stand still for long.
No, more things might find us. As enjoyable as that sounds. Perhaps pick a direction. Yes.
Yeah, so right now, you guys, where you're standing, you can see a path leading to the east. You can kind of see it just barely in the distance start branching up toward the north. Another one heading kind of to the southeast and one heading directly south. They all more or less look the same. You can't see very far because of the dense smoke.
In our dreams, did we remember at all what it looked like when it hit the ground, or was it
So
more
you,
of a...
you saw this demon, this flaming demon hit the ground, and the only thing you really saw was this massive black hand made of stone. And it was missing one finger, tip, and the other fingers were just blazing like massive torches. That's what you remember. As far as the location, you had such a high aerial view of it, and it was kind of just suggestive anyway, that from where you are now. You do know, however, though, that you are in the vicinity, clearly.
I just remember fire. Suppose we should head that way then. Yes.
Agreed.
Yes.
Okay, so like I said, 3 ways to go. Which way would you like to go?
The hottest looking way.
No.
They all, like I said, they all more or less look the same. They're all these kind of blackened, ashy paths leading into the smoke and the falling ash.
Split the difference. Do the middle.
You want to go
Yeah.
down the middle?
Cool.
Okay. Do you guys want to move the token, or you guys want to take it? Okay. So as you guys move down this path, you hear something in the trees. You hear what sounds like a crackling sound, almost like snapping twigs. And then it's a very familiar sound. You haven't been around many campfires in some time, but that's what it sounds like. However, much, much louder, much more intense. And it appears to be getting louder and louder and closer. So as you guys move down this path, I need you all to roll me a agility test of DR10. Or you can turn back. Up to you. Abe succeeds. Nifel succeeds. Harga succeeds. What about Nagel? Let's see what Nagel can do. Nobody needs to bless. So remember, Nagel, before you need to bless if you want to bless, or call it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
just roll the roll.
I don't know why my rolling thing isn't working.
Do you have your character sheet up? I can roll for you if you want.
Oh yeah. No, I'm like clicking on the thing and it's not opening.
Really? Okay. So don't blame me if you fail. Do you want to bless it or anything?
Sure.
Okay. You have 1 bless left. Okay. So why don't you roll me a d4, and we'll see what you get. And I'll roll your agility.
I can't. I can't roll anything. I guess I'll try to refresh.
You're in here though, right? You have access.
Yeah, I'm in here. I just there we go. Wait.
No, I don't see you in here at all.
Well, I just refreshed.
Anyway, you succeed. So you guys make it. You can guys continue down this path if you'd like. The sound subsides. So as you keep moving, you hear something else. You can kind of see briefly, or just very subtly through this the smoke and ash, 3 figures.
All about that ash.
Yeah, are you guys gonna eat the ash tonight?
Always.
So you see these figures, and they appear to be walking around. You notice they have horns, though. They are somewhat silhouetted due to the smoke. You can't quite make everything out, but there are 4 of these figures, and you can see that they're carrying around torches. They kind of disappear into the fog or the smoke, and then something lights up. So it appears as if they're walking around to the edge of the forest, the parts that have not been burned yet, and they are just lighting it up. They do not seem to notice you quite yet. What would you like?
If they would not do that.
Would be helpful.
And where's Goatsvin?
He's with you guys. He's kind of ahead, looking around. He didn't
anything when he
keep going.
sees this demon?
No, he's just kind of looking off. And
You see that, brother? 4 of them. There are 5 of us. We can take them all. Nost is with us. 6, actually. He's always with us, brother.
He is.
so he seems to kind of be antsy. He's kind of rocking on the balls of his feet. His dagger's out. A little bit cocky, considering what happened to him last time. He did get a couple good shots in, but he seemed to be very driven by his faith, let's say. And, you know, you have seen Gotvin for some time. He's just wearing a simple cloak with just regular clothes, nothing fancy, no armor, armed with a single dagger. You've seen him just pull. The only thing out of his pack has been rations, but that's it.
Yeah, he's a red shirt. Yeah. What are we doing?
Do
You
we
get to
want
see us.
to check out the other paths first?
Just slowly back away from the flaming demons.
They don't see us.
So again, they why don't you roll me who is with are you with who is next to Gotvin, let's say? Who is the closest to these figures walking around?
Oh, NFL.
Either me or Abe. I know I've been kind of shoving him forward, but I'll take it this time.
All right,
I'll
why don't
say
you
that I'm the
roll me
closest to Goatvin.
a presence check? Okay, you succeed. So, you catch a glimpse, a better idea of what this one looks like. This one that's kind of walking around near the forest edge, or what's left of the forest edge here, lighting some stuff up. And when he lights a tree trunk and it blazes in his face, and you see that he's wearing robes. He looks to be human anyway, but what he's wearing on his head is this skull-like mask with these twisting horns coming from the side. So even though they appear demonic in the smoke, now you can see it appears to be somebody wearing a robe and a mask.
And
Just
these
lighting
guys,
these trees up.
Yeah, and they're all just increasing the fire.
Correct.
We allow them to continue to burn. There'll be no way through.
Yes, leaving may be more difficult if they continue their work.
Yeah, but again, they have not noticed you. They seem very preoccupied with their duty.
All right, well, the first thing I would like to do is reach in my robes, and I'm going to pull out a scroll.
That's how it always starts.
This is the same day, correct?
Correct. We have not. started
So
the-
I'm going to pull out the Behold Power.
Okay.
And I have, I think, one bless left, if I remember correctly.
Oh
if
yeah,
I see
that
this.
reminds me. I got to remove Jess's bless. You gonna use a bless?
Yeah, I mean, I might as well not fuck it up right at the beginning.
All right, then I'll bane it. Because I have 6 and you have 1, so why not?
Well, I got a 1, so it doesn't matter.
Oh,
It's
wait,
a-
you rolled a 1? Hang on, I don't have it
Yeah.
up. Oh, never mind. I was thinking the regular roll. So let me just roll mine for the
So
hell of it.
your Bane will either.
Oh, and look at that.
Fucking asshole.
Look at that.
You.
Oh, it's not a plus
fucking-
3. I don't know why I did that. It's just a 4.
So
Unless I
it's
have
a
the
minus
magic
3 to my
bane.
roll right now. It's a minus 3 to my roll.
Yep.
Wonderful. And it's presence check.
Is that that's your best
Fantastic.
skill, right?
My best skill is actually agility. I have
Really?
a +1. My best skill is a +1.
Okay.
All right, get those omens ready, kitties.
Okay, so yeah, you roll a 7 then.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Even if I omen it and reduce it by 4, it will not help
Yeah.
by 1. So I'm gonna omen it. Do I have an omen?
You can re-roll it. You have 3 omens.
Yeah, so I'm gonna re-roll that with an omen.
Okay, and you cannot bless this one, however. So this is just going to be a straight roll.
Yeah. Let's just see.
And
what
I won't bane
happens.
it
And this
twice.
could-
I'll be nice for this one.
Down I go. Let's try again.
Oh man, 1 shy. 1 shy. Okay. So you take
So I
this.
failed my presence check to cast a scroll. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good,
yeah.
good times. Good
So
times. Way to
what
start.
so I need you to actually I'll roll it for you. So as you read this scroll, the power just backfires into your mind, tearing it apart, and you take 2 damage. And you cannot use scrolls for an hour, or powers for an hour. All right, so you see Nephel try to read something, and he fumbles. He's holding his head as he stuffs the scroll back into his robes.
That didn't go as planned.
What were you trying to do?
Plastic scroll, woman. What do you think I was doing when I pulled a scroll out of my fucking robes?
You have 2. Which one?
I have 3 and none of your goddamn business.
Very well.
I'm gonna pull out my crossbow.
Oh, okay. All right, you ready your crossbow.
Are we doing this?
It's too late to turn back now.
I suppose.
Okay, I'm gonna aim it at the one directly in front of us.
Okay.
And
Let me move you guys then back to a map so you guys have all your tokens and stuff. And let me clear all the dead people. And then why don't you guys position yourselves in the marching order. And I will bring some new tokens onto the stage.
I was nearish. Goatvin in the front. I was back a bit.
So as I said, these guys seem to be very preoccupied with what they're doing. They do not seem to notice you. So what I'm going to do is
Okay.
let you guys have the first action. So before we roll initiative, go for it. Do whatever you want to do. Run back, try to sneak through, attack, whatever you want to do.
Well, they said we're doing this, so I'm going to
Go in hand,
attack.
baby.
Okay. So let me know which one you're going to attack.
The one, like, in my direct line of sight.
So they're all in your direct line of sight, pretty much. Like this guy.
I don't know.
You
how
could
to
hit
do
all
that
of them.
thing.
You're probably gonna. What was that?
X.
Yeah,
X?
hold X. Yeah.
This one.
Okay.
You see that?
I did see that.
Okay.
We're only 10 sessions in on Foundry.
So why don't you?
Oh, you're joining on this bandwagon as well.
So why don't you roll me an attack roll? The armor
What's
is
the target
D2.
armor?
D2, standard DR12 attack or defense.
Is that an 18?
No, it was almost an
That's
18.
it.
It rolled back. Okay, so you launch this bolt. It goes back into the tree line. However, the fire that's raging there that these figures are starting, he does not notice as it whizzes by his head.
Good thing I didn't roll a
So
one.
I guess we'll just move down the virtual table here. So Nifel, what would you like to do as you're standing here with your mind just in tatters?
All I have is a sword. And I'm not running in there first. So nothing. I take the dodge action.
Take the dodge action. Okay, so Abe, what are you doing as this bolt whizzes by this robed, masked figure's head?
Is this log up here, like, large enough to hide behind?
Yeah, let's say you could crouch behind it. Sure.
I'm gonna attempt to do that.
Okay. So why don't you roll me an agility check, and let's see if you're able to sneak over there. I'll give you a bonus because it's so crackly and loud. I'm gonna say it's a DR10. So you're gonna need a bless or an omen to succeed on this roll.
Can I bless it?
Yeah, of course.
Sweet.
Okay, so you make it. You're crouched down behind this this log right here. Let me remove your bless. So that I'm just going to count as movement. So if you would like to do anything else, you can, like attack or anything like that. But I'm going to say that's probably about as far as you can go, movement-wise.
Okay. Yeah, I'll hold my action.
Okay. So Harga, what would you like to do as you see Abe sneak up, crouching behind this log in the middle of the path?
Let me refresh real quick because my screen no longer shows anything.
Really?
Yeah, it's just the background. And there's the gateway. Okay.
Maybe this map is too beefy.
Right.
So much beef.
Does the one closest to me look particularly beefy? Or
No,
more
they're all
sporadic?
wearing these very heavy robes. It's kind of difficult to make out their build. They're just waving these torches around. Anything that is not on fire, they're lighting on fire. Beef and ash. Woo!
Oh, no.
Beef and ash.
She's going to join Abe.
Are you trying
Kind
to
of.
sneak?
Yeah, she
Alright.
just wants to get a better idea of what
And are
they're doing.
you missing hit points? It looks like you're missing hit points.
Yeah, I'm just missing 2.
Okay. So yeah, give me an agility test, and I'm gonna give it a 10 because there is crackling fire about you.
Sweet.
You just make it. So you crouch beside Abe.
I'm just trying to
So
get
they
some-
still. I'm gonna give you guys a full other round because they have not noticed. So Harga, if you'd like to do any other actions other than movement, let me know.
No, that's it. Just keeping an eye out.
Actually, I'm just going to have these guys kind of... This guy kind of moves down here. Again, their backs are to all of you guys. So this guy moves over here. This one actually kind of moves a little closer to you, Abe and Harga. But again, very, very preoccupied with what he's doing, lighting these trees up. And kicking charred ones into the ash with sparks flying off his boot. So what'd you like to do? Nothing? Or we're going to go back up to the top to Nagel?
Okay, I lied. She's gonna go on the other side and just sit on the log and watch.
You're just going to sit and watch? Okay. All right. So we will pass it back up to Nagel before we do formal initiative to see what happens.
Did Goten get to go?
Oh shit, that's right. All right. So I'm gonna roll D2. On a 1, he's going to just fucking bum rush this guy. On a 2, he's going to kind of see what you guys are up to and taking a very calculated approach and then stay behind. Okay, so he just fucking rushes this guy. For Nost! And he just dashes over to this guy with his dagger in front of him, using his momentum to stab forward into this guy's back. And so he's going to make an attack roll. I'm going to give him a bonus as well because the back is... Oh yeah, so he drives his dagger into the back of this robe guy, and he arches his back, drops the torch in his hands, and it sparks as it hits the ground. And he takes... Oh, nice. 2 points of damage. All right. Now let's get us into initiative because as this happens, he yells out and these other figures kind of turn around. So let me select all of you guys.
Yay for Nost. Also, Jess, myself, and Ducky all got blessings.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Who is that? Gilded Steph. Thank you, Steph.
Thank you.
All right, so let me add you guys to Combat Tracker. All right, you said Jess, Ducky, and you?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so that should be updated right about now. Yeah, you guys all have 1 bless. Did somebody roll the... Somebody want to do the honors and roll the D6 of Doom? Of course enemies begin. All right, go ahead and roll your own initiative.
The rolls tonight are just not friendly.
You guys did great on that first presence check, though. So why is it not reordering you guys? It's so weird.
Tiny bone.
I wonder what's up with that.
It's reordered us, and
Let's see. No, see, I have the enemies interspersed with you guys in the initiative order.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to need to manually tweak this really quick. Sorry. Dang, Abe, you got to... Oh, wait. No, that's wrong. Can I just drag these? Yes, perfect. Okay. Okay, that's a weird. I wonder if that's a bug. All right, so the first one, this guy, he turns around and sees Harga sitting on the stump when his fellow robed, masked guy, buddy, shrieks out in pain from Govin's dagger. And he's kind of dumbfounded a second. And he just rushes over to you. Burn! And he thrusts his torch out at you. So I need you to give me a defense check. It is standard. Attack is going to be D4.
Year 12.
And as this is happening, Harga,
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Mhm,
So
sure.
he torches you with this torch, and you take 3 damage. So as he does this, with the light of the fire in his hands, you notice that he only has one hand. He kind of rushes. He's running forward, and out of his left sleeve is a stump.
Ooh,
Okay, so up next is. Let me pop this out.
it's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's
Great.
fine.
Is he missing a left eye?
It's wearing a mask. Can't see. Okay, so then this guy, he immediately collects himself, turns around, and tries to just punch at Gotvin. His torch being on the ground. So I will give Gotvin a roll. Oh man. Okay. He fails and he takes a punch to the head. Taking 1 point of damage.
And he has no armor.
He's got
Just-
no armor, yeah.
Tattered clothes. Nose will protect him. It's fine.
That's what he thinks. This guy actually, he runs over to Harga. Kind of spots Abe and Harga and heads over this direction. But that's as far as he makes it. This one also comes forward. Strikes out at the old woman. So give me a defense check, please. It's going to be a D4 attack. Wait, did that go in?
That's what she said.
I'm gonna use my omen. to
Why is this
decrease the
roll not
damage.
showing up? Did you roll a
Would defend.
take 3 damage, right? Is that what it
Yeah.
says? Or is that okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my omen to decrease
Oh, it's the
the
same
damage
one.
by a d6.
Oh, okay. So why don't you roll me that d6?
I knew-
Alright, so I
How-
take
Oh
two.
shit.
How did we know it was gonna roll a 1? Jeez.
So cool. Now I'm at 1 hit point.
Oh man.
Nice.
The tables have turned quickly.
Oh, so many
Okay.
quickly turns.
So you are burning up with these torches. All right, up next is Abe, what would you like to do as you see these 3 cloaked figures start to rush Harga brandishing torches?
Abe's going to jump off the log over here, trying to make as much noise as he can to draw attention away from Harga. And I'm gonna attack that guy.
Okay. So roll me an attack roll. The armor is D2, negative D2.
DR12.
Yeah, DR12.
Sweet.
Thank you, Cam. Who's that for?
The dice gods.
Okay, so you lash out with your short sword, cutting through this guy's robes. However, it doesn't go very deep. He only takes 1 point of damage. All right, what do we got going on in the chat? We got no one, just the dice guy.
Sacrifice for the dice gods, because they are not kind today.
Yeah. Is someone getting a bless? That's 150, right?
Who has the lowest blesses?
You guys all have the same right now.
Well, let's give it to Harga, because looks like she needs everything she can get right now.
Yeah. Okay, Harga, you're back up to two blesses. Okay. She's in some shit, so yeah, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so do you want to move or do anything else, Abe?
Sorry, my mute button was stuck. Oh, no, I'm good.
Mutes in the chat. Okay, so up next then is it's Govin's turn again. So he does not back down. He lashes out again at this robed figure in front of him. Oh shit, he gets a 20. Double damage.
Jotun critted.
He critted.
Power of no.
And actually, he, just in the nick of time, the other guy, he goes down to try to pick his torch up. And Goatvin drives his dagger underneath the mask, spearing him under the chin. And just a gout of blood shoots out of the eyes and under it. And he just, no! And that guy is dead as hell. Which is, let me dead him. Okay. Dead. Okay, so up next is Nagel. What would you like to do, Nagel?
I'm going to wait. Which one's dead? I don't see anyone. Oh, there it is.
That guy.
Can I see over the stump?
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay. So I'm gonna see that they're being attacked over there, and
Thank you for the sub, Jackal. Sorry to interrupt.
that's okay. I'll try to hit this. Well, maybe that one.
Okay. Yeah. You could, like I said, you could crouch behind this log, but you can clearly see over it, and he's standing up tall, waving his torch at Abe and Harga. So give me a attack roll. His armor is going to be D2.
Alright. That's gonna be a 10.
You gonna bless it or omen anything?
Oh yeah, do I have any omens at the moment?
You have one
Yeah.
omen and you have one bless.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll use an omen and I'll reduce the... I'll make it 8, right?
Correct. -4. So yeah.
So
All right,
0.
you succeed. Your bolt flies through the air, piercing him in the back while he is busy trying to attack an old lady.
And then I need to do damage, right?
Yeah, so roll me, it's D8, but then I'm going to roll a D2, and that'll be how much it soaks.
6 minus 1. 5.
Oh shit, okay, so does not pierce him in the back, it pierces him wherever you'd like to kill him. So how does this guy go down?
It pierces him through the eye socket of the goat head.
Okay, so he turns around in that last instance as if he's sensing something coming from behind him, and then thunk,
Yeah.
right in his eye, and he crumples to the ground. Harga, you are up next as the man running toward you with a torch, one of the three, just drops with a bolt sticking out of his eye.
Skull.
Oh man, we got a type
Oh.
train.
Blesses in the chat. Thank you,
Blesses?
Skull. Drop
How many
them
do we got?
blesses.
One.
We got everyone got one.
Everyone,
Thanks.
thank you, Skull.
Ooh.
And kicked off that hype train. That combat train.
Combat train. All right, let me give
Light
everybody
train.
one more omen. I mean, not omen, bless.
Yep, omens work. That works too.
No, everybody gets an omen.
Well, Harga's up to 3.
Really?
I haven't seen these kind of numbers since
Oh, Skull, you son of a bitch.
another one. What do you get, a Bane?
No. Yep, a Bane.
Also.
Thank you, Skull. Maybe I should use it next in your
No.
honor.
Maybe.
I don't know. Do you want Harga to die, Skull? Let me know. I will let you be the arbiter of my Bane. So what?
Ooh, wow, Skull dropped. The Skull's got the the old beat 'em shroom.
Oh, nice.
Cheer! I haven't seen anyone else rocking the beat 'em.
Skull
shroom
doesn't want
yet.
anyone to die. All right, I will hold your Bane, Skull, for one more attack. So,
Oh, and Andy's here to see it too.
yeah. Harga, what would you like to do as this robed masked figure drops to the ground?
She's gonna drink one of her own potions.
All right.
And hopefully heal 6 out of D6.
So why don't you roll me a d6 and see what happens?
All right, 5.
Oh,
Five's
that's
okay.
good. Nice.
We'll take
Alright.
5. I'll take 5. Ain't
Yeah.
dead yet.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
You feel the power of your own concoction bleed into your body, and you are very pleased with the results.
All right. Abe, apologies, but I am not made of fire. And I just took it.
You're gonna bolt? Okay, you bolt. All right, Harga.
Backflip over the thing.
What? You know what? Here, why don't you roll me an agility check? I want to see if you eat shit over this log. So, you are just bolting, so it's gonna be standard difficult. Okay.
No, it's pretty cool looking.
You gracefully leap over this log, and you're kind of stunned, Abe, and so are the guys with the torches. They kind of just watch this spectacle as this very large woman, picks up her skirts just enough. You leap over this log with grace.
What's that Japanese folk? Isn't it like Speed Granny or something like that?
Speed Granny.
Isn't that the Japanese it's like a folk monster? It's like in a tunnel, the Speed Granny will run you down.
That
sounds
terrifying. Oh, I
that
just
is
looked up
creepy.
Speed Granny.
So what do we got? We got Andy came in and dropped some bits, right? 500.
Turbo Granny. Yeah, he dropped 500 biddies, so he can get another badge.
So what do you want, Andy? Who has the least?
Couple of omens for whoever has the least number of omens.
Couple of omens. So Harga has 0. Yeah, Jess and Harga. So, all right, let me update that. And then while I'm doing that, Nifel, what would you like to do as Harga runs toward you, parting the smoke so beautifully? And remember, you cannot use powers.
That's me. I thought I thought you were talking to Harga for a second.
No, no. Yeah. What's up?
I got fucking nothing.
You got a sword? Don't you have a sword? Then you have stinky breath, right?
I got a sword and stinky breath, but the stinky breath helps me with the defense. So I will in fact see my brother Goatvin wielding the power of Nos to murder one of these one-handed cultists. And I will race forward, and I will just be juiced up by his enthusiasm, and I'll say "Nost," and I will raise a sword and run it.
Attack. All right, you run it through. Oh man, we got more. 2,000. Amerison.
That's
crap.
way more than 4 omens.
Woo.
Yeah, thank you so much, Amerison.
Dang.
That's what are omens? 250?
No, they're 500 now.
Are they 500? Oh, they are 500. Yeah.
So what do we want? We want 1 for everybody?
So it's
spread across. Keep the hype going.
Said, yeah.
Thanks, my man. Okay, I will
thank you.
Give everybody an omen back. Ooh, Nifel is maxed up.
It's that fight train. I can't do shit with my spells or anything, but
oh man, another one. Jackal. Cheer. Okay, where's that going?
I assume it's going to Harga.
So right now, I'm gonna update the thing so you guys can see what's going on here. So yeah, Harga's maxed out. Ducky has 3 of 4. Yeah, so basically we cannot give any more omens to Harga or Nifel. They're maxed out.
I think it's a bless.
They can have as many blesses as they want, though. What did somebody say?
That'll be 2 blesses then to
2 blesses?
For 400 biddies. Yeah.
All right, dang. All right, Nifel. So you charge forward and.
Oh yeah, I do that.
You charge forward and Goatvin looks over his shoulder as you say "Nost," and he raises up his bloody dagger. Nost! So why don't you give me an attack roll? It's going to be a D2. Oh, nice!
Yeah, thank you, chat, for appeasing the dice gods.
Inflict 0 damage!
Did it not? It did not.
It did. It did. You rolled a 2. Okay, so you lash out. But you're a bit rusty. You've been using powers lately. You haven't done a lot of melee combat, so you just swipe and you just see it drawn across the front of the robes, not cutting it one bit. So,
Short sword's only a D4? It's the same as a femur?
Yeah. I think a short sword's a D4, a dagger's a D4. All right, actually, this guy, they see, despite the fact that you missed him, he saw his comrade just get jabbed through the neck. Another one drop with a bolt. So I'm going to roll morale. See what these guys do. Okay, he stands firm. Let's see what this guy does. All right. They are unfazed. So then Nifel, this guy, he lashes at you with his torch. So I need you to make me a defense check. The attack is going to be D4, the damage, if he makes contact with this flame.
But I get to. I got stinky breath.
Okay. Stinky breath.
Where's my breath at? Smell of decay. Yeah. I get a +2 bonus due to the gut-wrenching stench. I don't think that's counted into my defense check. So we'll see what happens if it gives me a. Oh yeah. So my defend DR is just a 10 then because I reduced 2.
Okay.
Yeah. And the incoming damage is what?
It's gonna be a D4. So you just got to get a 10 or higher. Are you gonna bless it or anything? Because I want to bane it.
Oh, you're gonna bane it?
Yeah, I'm gonna bane it. You gonna bless it or no?
Well, yeah, then sure I'll bless it. If I know you're gonna bane it,
I gotta use Skull's generous donation. Okay. All right, so I updated that. Oh shit! You crit.
Right.
I'm gonna give that to you. I'm not gonna subtract it because you got a nat 20. So as he comes down, you see an opening and you strike forward for a second attempt with your short sword. So give me an attack roll. Oh, and you make contact.
Give me some damage. I got 1.
One.
I got 1.
So you brilliantly trace over that same mark in his robe that you found the first time, and it cuts through. And you draw blood. All right, and then this next one, he sees his brother attacked, and so he lashes out at you as well, and he fell. So give me a defense roll, please.
All right.
It's gonna be a D4 damage. Oh, you guys are getting crazy. A Marison with 1,000. So 1 for Nagel and 1 for Abe. Man, thanks a lot. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we got through. Are we into like level? Is a hype train still? No, a hype train ended. 1 sub, 4,800 bits. You guys are crazy. Thank you all so much. Keeping us alive.
Yeah, it's getting crazy. So much. Sorry, it was Nagel and
Abe.
Nagel and Abe. Okay. All right. Okay.
We need to make an omen and a shield one too, because we can swap those out for different games.
It's true.
We should just put a little raven or a crow or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good idea. The crow or raven. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, this guy he lashes out with his torch, and but you just kind of open your arms, dodging it, and feel a little bit of warmth, but take no damage. All right, Abe, you are up. What are you going to do as these two guys are actually going for Nifel with torches?
Yeah, I'm gonna go all stabby on this guy.
All right, stabby for me. These aren't Banes. I'm just rolling something else. Dang
That makes me feel better.
it. Oh, shit. Okay, so your sword cuts through the robes of this guy. I'm guessing you're taking the one right next to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he arches back in pain. I'm gonna that was a pretty bad hit for him. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a 50% chance that he drops his torch. 1, he drops. 2, he holds on to it. Okay, he drops his torch. All right, up next is Goatvin. Wait for me, brother! And he runs to the one right next to you and attacks with his bloody... Oh, shit! So he stabs this guy. It lands in the torch and the blade snaps off. No! All right, Nagel, you are up as Goatvin's dagger snaps in half. What would you like to do? 2 guys left.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot a crossbow at this guy.
Okay, go for it. So just give me a attack roll.
1d2.
Yeah, D2 armor.
Okay, I think I want to bless it.
Okay.
Oh, not necessary, but that's
Didn't
okay.
need to bless it.
I'll still roll it for fun. 17. And 4 damage.
Damn. Okay. Again, he drops. How do you want to do him in?
I think everyone is just gonna be in the eye if I can. A
Of course.
sharpshooter.
Okay, yeah, again. You let this bolt launch forward and it lands right through the eye hole of the mask and he drops. So this guy is now dead. Okay. So, Harga, or did you want to move or do anything else, Nagel, or are you just gonna stick around?
Nah, I'll just stay here.
Okay. So, Harga, you are up next.
Well,
You kind of turn around, look over your shoulder, and you see there is one standing.
turnabout's fair play then. She's gonna take her short sword and try to stab him in the sternum.
Okay, so give me an attack roll.
I'm
It's
going
going to
to
be a
bless it.
D2. Okay.
Is it D2 armor?
D2 armor, yes. Oh,
Hey.
but you just barely attack. So why don't
Okay.
you roll me a attack roll? Or damage, sorry. So 3, and then he's got D2. Okay, you're doing it. Cool.
1 damage.
Ooh, 1 damage. He is still standing, so Nifel, you are up as you see Harga thrust out with her short sword. This
Right,
guy's
well,
not
I
looking
see
so
Harga
hot.
Yeah, I will also thrust at this guy.
All right,
And,
thrusty. Thirsty thrusty. Go for it.
On attack. I'm gonna. Do I have blesses and stuff? Nah, I'm gonna leave it. This
You have
guy's
1
low,
bless. You
everyone's
have,
low.
you're maxed out on omens, but you might need him.
Yeah,
you might need
yeah,
him.
yeah. I'm sure I will. You fucking I reroll it. Or I do whatever I need to do to make it not fumble. I'll reroll that. Yeah.
Okay, well, no,
Yeah.
well, you gotta, it's a neutralize a critter fumble, right?
No.
I can't just do a whole reroll. What's
I'm
it
gonna
say?
say in this case, it is you have to use it to neutralize it
Okay, well then I neutralize
instead of
it.
getting a chance to, because that is a crit fail. So
Yep, it's gone. The dice.
yes,
gods.
neutralize a critter fumble. So there we go. So you're so you hold on to
I
your
don't do
weapon.
anything.
Nost. Yeah, you don't do anything, but you lose 1 omen.
God damn it.
All right, and this guy is not. He's getting surrounded. He is. I'm gonna roll his morale again. Gah, but he seems just convicted in his
Quite
He's
fine.
just waving his torch above his head, and he goes for you, Nifel. So give me a defense check. It's going to be a D4 damage as his torch comes down in a great flaming arc. Yeah, we're using the Foundry system. It's only $50 and you own it forever. Go check it out. And it has all these fun effects like fire and smoke.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but that'd be awesome if if we did get sponsored. Sorry, what am I doing? Did you roll your defense yet, Nephil? No.
Oh, I'm defending again. God damn it!
Yeah, he comes down two-handed with his torch. Oh,
And I
you
hit
get
him
a
back.
free attack. So give me an attack roll.
I can't hit for shit, but I can defend all day. Clearly.
And you've always been at the back. What the heck? You should just be the
Yeah.
you should be like the dancing, like stinky breath, silken robe guy.
You son of a bitch.
Oh shit! But it's not good enough, and you still
Again,
you
I can't
catch
attack
air with
but
your
I can
blade.
defend. Yeah.
Yeah, Nephil, the new tank.
God.
Okay, that's it for him. So Abe, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna attempt to lasso him
Oh
with
shit!
my
Okay.
special lasso of truth.
Lasso of Truth. Oh. You'll have to remind me what that does. Did I send you the info on it?
I didn't get the info on it, but I had to roll a toughness check, I think.
Yeah,
I
so
have
it's
it.
pretty much just like an attack roll to get it. Okay, so yeah, you lasso this guy around the neck. And
I'm gonna
he
pull him really
is-
close and just kind of whisper to him, "I like your mask," as I just drag him closer.
He's just like, man, I wonder if I could find that somehow. I don't remember. Okay, so anyway, that pretty much ends combat. So you have this guy around the neck. Let's change the tunes back. The rest of them are all fallen, bloodied, and the fires that they have been starting, some of them are still lit, some are kind of just smoldering now. What would you like to do as you have power over this person?
Where is the hand? Abe's gonna pick up the torch. Is it still lit?
Yeah. Yeah, it's still
Uh,
burning.
And start to hold it closer to him.
Okay. So you start to hold it closer. And like I said, now that you have this guy up close, he's wearing a mask that appears to be made out of a skull, and there's these twisting horns coming from the side. And he's wearing a very thick robe. And so where are you going to hold it toward his face or something?
Towards his chest.
Okay. So you hold it towards his chest, and he starts kind of recoiling in fear and pain.
Burn, burn.
Are you going to do anything else?
Does anybody have any more questions for him?
For him. I'm going to go over to one of the other dead ones and remove the mask.
Okay. You remove the mask, and you see that it is the twisted visage of a man, but a man nonetheless. So you have this mask.
And this guy still has his mask on too, the one with the
They all
torch?
do. Yeah, all of them do. Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna just knock the mask off of him.
The guy who has the lasso around his neck?
Yeah, because
Okay.
he's holding him close with the lasso and the torch, right? So I'm just gonna walk up and just
Okay, yeah, you backhand it off him, and it just clatters to the ground, and he starts coughing up blood. Blech, burn! And he looks at you, gritting his teeth with eyes wide.
Burn, you filth. You will burn.
You love fire so much you can take it.
and I grab Ducky's hand, like his wrist, with the torch,
Okay.
and just stuff it into his mouth.
Oh shit. Okay,
Just
well.
grab his wrist and just right in there.
Okay, so you're gonna stuff the torch into his mouth?
Yeah, like in his face and then like in his mouth, just like kind
Okay.
of just jam it in an orifice.
So yeah, he's pretty powerless against you. You jam it into his mouth. It burns his skin, and he screams until he can scream no more because the torch is in his mouth, and he's just gagging. Are you gonna kind of like keep driving it into his head until he's dead, or?
Yeah, as far as
Okay.
as Abe will let me at that point, I'm upset, and I
He's-
hit nothing, and I'm just
Burn. Broken teeth like fall out of his mouth, and he suffocates both from the noose and the strangles from the noose and then suffocates from the torch, and he falls still, dead.
Well,
Okay.
he was helpful.
Yes.
I kick him.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll.
Key falls out.
Cha-ching!
Ding.
All right. All of these bodies lie still and dead around you. Only the crackle of the fire is left here. So what would you guys like to do?
The one that I took the mask from, I'm gonna see if I can get the robe off of him.
You can. You can get the robe off quite easily. It's just kind of this massive robe draped over him. So one size fits all.
Are you sure? Because Harga is special.
Yeah. No, I would say it fits you maybe a little snug, but it's very big on these guys. It's kind of like a big poncho.
Does it appear to be made of wool or other similarly fire retardant fabric?
I wouldn't say it looks fire retardant.
He's gonna put it on anyway.
Good idea,
Yes, I
though.
think that's a good idea, woman. There's 4 of us and my brother, and 4 robes and masks.
Yes.
We can hold him as if by a prisoner and wear the robes.
So, right. I just don't want to get immediately attacked again. Give
So
him something to
as
hold
this is
out.
happening, you see Gotvin kind of he retrieves the mask that you knocked from that one guy's face and picks it up, and he puts it on, and
Nost.
he's just standing there, kind of doing a little dance with his mask on.
We did it, brother. I told you.
Yes, we did, brother.
And I go to him, and I'm gonna like put a hand around his shoulder and give one of these like, ha, 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 we did it. And then I'm just gonna like just pull the mask off and keep being like, yeah, yeah, buddy. And I just take the mask off and like, pull it,
Okay.
it's like, yeah, nose.
All right, you do this, and he kind of stops for
And
me.
I
He's like,
walk away with the mask.
and then he's like, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, brother.
And then I turn away, and like as I turn away, I'm just like I kind of roll my eyes a little bit and like point at everyone else like to get the masks.
So there are 4 masks, 4 robes, 4 torches. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say half of them have gone out. So there's 2 lit, kind of barely. The other 2 have gone out.
But there's fire,
There's fire all
everywhere.
around us.
Yeah. I'm just yeah. You could relight them, of course. I'm just saying they went out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you guys grab all of
the
the
outfit on.
masks? Okay. Oh, you guys are you doing the whole robe and everything?
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. To your joy, all of these people are naked underneath the robes. So
Awesome. Any keys?
yeah,
Good.
I know you.
Yeah, are
guys
there
were hoping
pockets
for
in the
that.
robes or
That one's
anything?
for
Is there
Drow, but
anything-
Drow hasn't been here in a while, so he gets to
Yeah.
miss out the naked cultists.
No extra
there any-
daggers.
Is there anything in the robes? Or
No, so you guys search through them, and they're very simple. Like I said, the poncho kind of just draped over there, very crudely sewn together. No pockets, nothing like that. So if you guys are done, I will take you back out to the main map.
Yeah, but at this point we're and I need to now that we're all like this, I'll talk to Goatman again and just be like, brother,
Yes, brother.
Nost has planted a plan in my mind.
Oh, tell me, brother. Will you indulge me, brother?
We will appear as one-handed cultists,
Ah,
and you will appear as our prisoner.
He kind of thinks about it for a minute. Why don't you roll me a presence check?
What?
Oh, you retrieved all your bolts. Okay. Actually, I'm going to say that first one you
Fucking-
couldn't get because it shot into the forest, the one that you missed with. So however many, I don't remember how many you used. So did you roll your presence? Oh
It's
yeah.
a dirty 20.
He
Yeah.
immediately thinks it's the best idea he's ever heard.
Yes,
He's like,
brother, straight from Nost.
my dagger is broken too, so it's the perfect plan. I am unarmed, brother, but Nost is my blade.
Do we have any rope? Do we have anything?
I don't know. Do you guys?
I got goblin goo.
Goblin goo. Oh yeah, that's like the lets you know if goblins are nearby.
I've got a grappling hook.
So yeah, there's
I have
a
rope.
rope on that, presumably.
Okay. So let's just like loosely just do a little bit around his wrist. So it looks kind of like it's there, but not really.
With a quick
And
release.
I'll hold the other end of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you guys assemble your little prisoner charade. And what are you guys gonna do? As you're standing here, again on the scorched path, dead bodies lying around you. You can either go back the way you came or further southeast, where it appears to be another clearing, another fork in the road. So forward or back?
Forward.
Forward.
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and move the token, somebody. And as I said, you guys make it down to this clearing. And you see branching paths. You see one heading south. However, the one heading south appears to be leading out of the forest, where it's not burning. The one, and then one to the east, and one to the west.
East.
Okay. So go ahead and start moving east. Or I can do it for you, I guess. There you go. So again, you hear this same sound, the crackling branches. You see sparks in the smoke. I need everybody to roll me a DR10, but this time you do see more. You see this conflagration, just this fire. It almost appears to be moving like ooze through the forest. So Nephil got a 19. What's the D10 for?
Sorry, I thought you said everyone rolled D10. I accidentally rolled for the party.
No, it's a DR10 presence check.
Oh.
Oh, that
Or
was
yeah,
my last.
if you want to
presence
keep
check,
moving
I'm not-
forward, yeah.
Ah.
Okay, so Abe fails unless he wants to omen or bless it or something.
I'm
So-
blessing mine.
You don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna bless it.
You're gonna bless yours, okay. Okay. All right, you guys all succeed. So you actually wait because, as I said, you see this thing crawling or oozing through the forest. It almost appears to be living fire. It's moving with sort of the viscosity of something like very liquid and thick. Like it's almost like molten fire, and it crosses your path and disappears into the forest. So you guys make it. Oh, I need to remove a bless. So a blessed and Arga blessed. Okay. I got 5 too. I got 5 banes. That's 5 too many. Okay. All right. So you guys are making it eastward. You come to another fork in the road, but you do see something interesting. You see more of these masked cultists, you presume, wearing the same mask, the same robes, but you see somebody else that looks somewhat different. She looks like it's a woman seeming to order these 4 around. But before I show you, it's like there's a wagon in the middle of the road, and you see something black and flaming in this wagon. And it appears as if this wagon is stuck in the mud. And this woman is ordering them about. You can't quite see, or you can't quite hear what she's saying, though. And let me pull up her... too many folders. So you see... View character artwork. Here we go. So you see this woman. She's got a pretty elaborate headdress. Her skin is covered with blood. And she's just barking orders at these 4 men as they're trying to remove this wagon from the mud. And like I said, they do not see you whatsoever.
She's ever heard of Nost?
We shall pretend to help. Maybe
Yes, indeed. I think that is the correct thing to do.
we shall.
Goatvin,
Yes, brother.
I need you, my friend, my brother, for Nost. I need you to keep your fucking mouth shut. Do you understand?
Oh, clearly,
You're-
brother.
And he clamps
This would
his
be a ruse.
hand over his
Yes.
mouth.
A ruse for Nost.
I love ruses, brother. Sneaky, sneaky
Who doesn't?
ruses.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys, are you approaching these figures or?
Yes. We shall approach.
Okay. So as you guys approach, the 4 people trying to move the wagon are very busy doing that. Their backs are to you. They don't see you. However, the woman does. And she looks over and points her finger out at you and says,
You 4, get to work.
and then she points at the wagon.
Assist these fools.
Fun.
Burn.
Burn. The laziest way.
And then yeah, I'll head directly over there. And
Okay.
Time to go help.
So yeah, you guys, it appears again as this massive stone, black stone. It's flaming in this wagon, and the wagon is sinking in this mud.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna make it look like I'm trying to help, but I'm just like digging under the wheel to make it sink in more.
Okay.
Abe's gonna be standing on it, trying to push it out.
So why don't you guys both roll me presence checks to see if they clue into on what you guys are doing.
I'm gonna bless it.
All right.
Saying,
18,
All
3,
right, all right.
18.
21.
You got 2 presence rolls?
That
no,
was
that
5
was the
minutes
previous
ago.
roll.
Oh,
yeah.
got it. Okay.
Damn, son.
Jesus. Okay, so you guys used blesses. So that means you are out. 0. Oh, well, not Harga. She's got 3 left. Okay. All right. So, yeah, they seem to be frustrated at themselves why this thing is not coming out of the mud anymore now that they have all of the assistance of you guys, but they do not detect anything out of the norm. So Nagel and Nefel, what are you gonna do? Goatvin kind of he's sticking to his word. He is not saying anything. Head down, acting like his best prisoner.
Yes.
Best prisoner he can be.
I'm gonna tug him a little bit and point to the back of the cart and just say,
Push, boy.
Okay. So he gets in there. Hey, lords and ladies, how is it going? Welcome to the stream. We are streaming Mörk clearly, and these 4 are traversing a burning forest in search of a burning hand to rid it of a demon, perhaps. So that is where we are. They are currently disguised as cultists, trying to help other cultists get their wagon out of the mud. So thank you so much for the raid. All right. So sorry, Nefel, you said you ordered Goatvin to push and you're kind of standing aside? Or are you helping too?
also kind of like, like,
Okay.
push. Yeah.
Okay, and then Nagel, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm like kind of like Nefel, putting as much effort into it as I do the word burn.
Okay. So really not anything. All right. I'm going to say, let's see. Since it seems like Harga and Abe are trying to not get it out, I'm gonna do a. Why don't we do like a contested strength check? So why doesn't and Nagel, you said you're not trying whatsoever, right? Hey, Nat Jester, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Okay, so I'll just actually, you know what? If Nefel and these other guy, I'm gonna say it's a DR. So why don't you roll me Nefel a strength check? Let's do DR 14. You have the help of these other guys, but the other
Oh,
three
I'm not
members-
really trying to.
Oh, you're
push
not
it
really
out.
trying either. Goatfin's
No,
really
I'm
trying. Okay.
like I think Goatfin might be like trying to make it look good,
I'm-
but I'm looking like I look good. It's like when those people push balloons, you know what I mean? When they're just like not really doing anything.
Okay. So why don't all of you
You want
guys give
presents
me
instead or something?
Yeah, why don't you guys all give me a presence check? So this priestess, she walks up to you. She seems to be on to you. This isn't quite working. So you need to see if you can deceive her further.
I'll re-roll that with an omen.
ugh.
All right, I'm going to
Are we
take
all
off.
Yeah.
doing another presence check?
Or just the two that haven't.
No, you were convincing the other guys, but now the priestess is kind of on to you now that this is she's got like 8 people or 9 people up here. Okay, so you rolled an omen and you rolled a
I'm
4.
gonna reroll.
You're going to use an omen too?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Ducky and Harga, give me another. Let me know if you want to
Bless.
bless it or anything. You're blessing? Okay.
I rolled a 21.
Oh, you did it. Okay.
Abe's the only one putting his back into it.
Apparently. Okay,
That's
Harga
an
succeeds,
11.
right?
I'm going to use an omen to decrease DR for mine. Oh, no, for everyone, right?
Yeah, that's true. It's a task. I think. I don't know, but let's just say it is. Okay.
Oh, but still, I think I failed.
Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, you failed even still?
I got a 7.
And I got
Okay.
a 4.
So she's looking around. She looks to each of you, each of the guys or women, you can't tell because they're all masked, who are helping move this cart. However, she focuses on Nagel. You there. Get down here. But instead of pointing her hand at you, she's pointing a dagger at you.
Okay. So she's below the cart or something? You said get down here.
Yeah, she's yeah. So you guys are all pushing the cart. Well, come over here, basically.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if you were standing on the cart or whatever.
I'll look at the others and then kind of like step down toward them.
You can see them kind of cower, even though she's not addressing them whatsoever. You can see that they're just like, oh shit, she's in trouble. And I think we're going to take a break right there, everybody. We're at 8:30, so we're going to take a quick 10, 15-ish, something like that. So stick around to see what might be the conclusion of this little arc of the Masticator Gate. See you soon.
You can stop the apocalypse. You can stop the apocalypse. You can stop the apocalypse.
Hey everybody, we are back with the second half of Mörk Borg. Tonight we're playing an adventure called the Masticator Gate. It's a very kind of a short campaign. This is the first arc of that. So currently the players are in a burning forest faced with 4 cultists trying to remove a wagon from the mud, and in that wagon is this massive stone, like a black stone, flaming black stone. However, they decided to, once they were ordered to help, they decided to pretend they were helping by this red priestess. And Nagel, unfortunately, her Her charade was not good enough, and the Red Priestesses called her forward with a dagger pointed at her. So what would you like to do, Nagel? As this armored woman pointing a dagger at you.
I mean, kind of armored.
Yeah, she's kind of armored.
She's got like fishnets and stop us, but
I mean, she ain't terrible to look at.
I will go up to her.
You're just gonna walk up to her, okay?
I mean, she told me to. I don't know.
Yeah. So you walk up
Does
to
she
her.
look like she's gonna just immediately stab me? Or is
No,
she
no,
just
no,
like pointing it out?
No, yeah, she's still pointing it at you, and as you get closer and closer, she maintains her blade pointed at your face. Get on your knees. Unworthy. Did you not hear what I said? I see what you are up to. Trying to ruin it for all of us. Get on your knees.
I'm going to run.
Okay. Are you?
Yeah.
Which way?
Like beyond her if I can.
So you can run. Like I said, you're kind of in a clearing. It's a muddy clearing, full of falling ash. But there's a way. Let me close this up. So there's a way up here, way back, obviously, and then the way forward to the east, southeast, kind of. So which way do you want to run?
I guess back, because the rest of the party's behind me, right?
So they're all near this wagon in this clearing trying to quote unquote help these guys get it out of the mud. So you said you want to run back here?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. All right, so you make a mad dash for it. However, the ground is, as I said, very muddy. So why don't you roll me an agility check?
Okay.
I'm going to say it's just standard difficulty at 12 because you are frantically trying to get away. You want to bless it or anything? I'm gonna bane it.
Okay, I'll bless it.
You have to, yeah.
If I have
You have one left. You got a 19.
Slippery. Yeah. And then I'll
So roll the bless just in case. It's probably pointless. There's no way I can win, but
a 1.
I'll roll it. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you are very sure-footed and you dash away. You don't even hear her respond. You twist and run away back the way you came. And all of you see this. While she bolts back into the smoke.
I just want to be like just beyond where they can see me.
Okay, so you want to try to hide somewhere?
Yeah, like
Okay.
behind a tree or something.
Okay.
And have my crossbow out.
So the rest of you see Nagel dash into this down the foggy, the smoky path, and she just disappears. And the priestess lowers her dagger to her side and just starts laughing. And then she points back at you. Get to work. Don't worry, we'll find her. She will pay.
Yes. Burn.
The demon needs an offering, after all.
Goddamn girl.
So yeah, I won't make you roll anything, Nagel, because visibility is pretty rough right now. So you can't see anybody else. You're just kind of standing, presumably off the road somewhat, near a scorched tree, hiding behind one maybe. Alone. Bless for Jess. All right, thank you. So the rest of you, going to keep at it?
Or is he gonna try and run after her, going, "Come back here, you!"
Sorry, what was that again? All I heard is.
I pause and I push and I look at her. And I will retrieve her. We will get her. And I start rushing away to go and try and find the bad guy lady.
All right.
Uh-uh.
She doesn't seem to be bothered by this. So you run back through there. Back the way you came. What about Abe and Nephil? What are you doing?
Abe's just gonna look at Nephil and
I don't fucking know, boy. God damn it.
As soon as Harga gets close, can I tell it's her? The robes are fitting a little tight.
Yeah. You definitely can tell it's
Recognize.
Harga. Yes.
Okay.
There's no doubt in your mind
Okay,
that this is
I'll
Harga.
grab her and pull her over to
Like
where
freaking
I'm hiding.
stay puffing down the charred path.
Just a little helium balloon. The bottoms are oh no.
All right, so Harga, you make it. You're trying to catch your breath on the smoky air, and Nagel is there behind a tree.
So the trees that are along, they're all scorched, right? Are they?
Yeah.
They're not on fire, like the ones lining the path.
No. Most of them, some are, but I mean, where you are, you found a spot where there is no fire.
Does it seem like you could, kind of duck behind the trees, back to where we were, hiding all the way there?
Oh, you mean sort of crossing the path this way? Like trying to go
Or the other way, yeah.
around?
Yeah, but remaining in the cover of the tree.
Yeah,
line.
actually. Yeah, so which way did you want to go? The south or the north area?
Do you have a preference?
Sorry, I'm just trying to find something real quick.
I mean, I don't know. Do we go back and then try to ambush?
Perhaps.
We probably
First,
shouldn't
maybe
leave
we
them.
go back. We can ask questions of the dead ones. First. Maybe.
Okay.
Yes. How long was the walk between when we killed the other ones and encountered Crazy Lady? 10 minutes? 3?
Yeah, it was a few minutes. It wasn't too far.
Okay. We'll head
5-10 minutes, I
back
guess. Walking,
to the
maybe.
clearing where the dead ones
5
are.
minutes. Okay, so you're gonna go back to where the okay. Yeah, you go back
Yes,
and
go back.
they're all still there. Naked and dead.
I will attempt to cast Whispers past the gate.
Oh, that's the 3 questions?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But I'm still in the outfit that makes me look like one. And I'm gonna
good
roll
point.
I'm gonna bless. Do I have a bless? Yes, I'm gonna bless this
Okay, so you're gonna bless it. So it's gonna be a
And then-
+2.
willpower.
Ooh.
Oh no.
You take 1 damage, become
I'm gonna
dizzy for
omen
an
it.
hour. You're gonna omen it?
Reroll.
Okay.
No omens for me. Okay.
Yeah, you are out of omens now.
One
Wait,
more time.
Okay.
No, I didn't go great at all. Cool. All right, I take 1 damage.
Oh, you failed again?
Yes.
Yikes. Okay, so and you can't use powers for an hour. All right, yeah, you try to use this power and just does not work. Gives you a terrible, terrible headache. So back to the wagon with Nephel and Abe. So this priestess seems to be getting somewhat frustrated. And let's see, there's 4, 5, 6, 7 of you. Ducky, pick a number between 1 and 7.
4.
And Nephel, pick a number between 1 and 7.
Go to lucky number 7.
Okay.
Is that good?
I like how he rolls. He rolls in this share. No, I was trying to randomly choose who she approaches because you guys are all essentially doing the same shit, or failing. So she walks up to you, Nephel, while you're pretending to try to get this wagon out of the mud. And she sheaths her dagger, and you see her kind of flick aside part of her robe. And she unsheaths a sword.
I drop to my knees in front of her.
Okay.
Immediately.
She kind of
all the way-
laughs
all the
at
way down.
this.
Yeah.
Of course, worthy. So, fool, tell me why this wagon is not out of the mud with so many. Are you not trying hard enough? Are you not worthy of his gifts? You can kind of see Govin, he's like trying so hard to like not break character. He's just his hands are quivering while he sees his brother at the mercy of this woman.
Trying as hard as I can, lady. I even have a prisoner helping as well. I don't know. Maybe it's just very, very stuck.
Ah, your prisoner. He doesn't seem to be helping very much either.
Push harder, boy.
And he... Tell me why I shouldn't kill you. You are clearly of no use.
No, I'm quite useful.
And I jump up from the ground and just start throwing all of my weight as hard as I can, like dropping a shoulder in. And I'm just like, come on, boy, push harder.
Okay,
All of you.
why don't you roll me? I want 2 rolls from you. I want a presence check to see if you are able to rally the rest of these guys.
Ah, sucks. What, I have 1 bless left?
Yeah.
So I'll use that bless on this roll.
Okay. Final bless.
I knew it was gonna be a goddamn 1. I knew it was gonna be a fucking 1. I've not rolled higher than a 1 on a bless all night.
So I'm gonna give you
right.
I'm gonna lower the DR to 10 because, you know, you're dressed like the rest of them.
Okay. All right.
So you got to get a 10 or higher on this, or well, yeah, plus the 1. No, and you succeed. All right, you rally these troops, these cultists, and they seem to be invigorated with strength and start to push this wagon. And I want you to give me a strength check of a DR8 next as you put everything you have into it. As the last wheel lifts out of the mud and you guys all find solid ground. And the the priest is...
I'm useful. We are useful. We are.
Good servant. Now move it east.
Burn.
And she sheaths her sword. Okay, so back to Nagel and Harga. Are you guys creeping through the forest essentially at this point? So why don't you guys all roll me a presence check, or sorry, an agility check, but I want it to only be a DR8 because everybody's not looking for you, basically, or anybody at all. So you gotta get 8 or higher. Harga got a 6. Nagel got a 20.
I'm gonna use an omen to lower the
Okay.
C for Harga.
Okay. So
Teamwork makes the dream work.
One omen.
Yes. Hopefully.
Okay, so you use your omen, you succeed. So you guys sneak along the tree line, managing to step around all of the dry twigs, and you see Nephel on his knees for a moment. There's an exchange between him and the priestess, and he just starts yelling and shaking his arms and goes back to work pushing the wagon. And you see it lift out of the mud, and she sheaths her sword, but she does not see you guys at all. And the wagon slowly begins to move, very, very slowly, I might add, to the east.
Do you want
Okay.
to try to shoot her in the face? You were doing pretty well earlier with the eyeball shots. Those were nice.
I was. I think I want to try Bower.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take out
So-
a scroll.
Yeah, the way
What?
this looks now is her back is to all of you guys, and
Uh-huh.
the wagon is behind her. She's pretty confident, in her. She's doing a flex here. She's not worried. She knows she's got it in the bag. So her
Okay.
back's to you. Everybody else is pushing. It's just crawling though. This stone is huge, heavy, and despite how many people are there. So you said you want to use a scroll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking
right.
of scrolls, I had a quick question.
Yeah.
How long has it been since I?
Let's say it's
Used
been
a
an
power.
hour. Let's say it's been an hour.
All right.
Let's say it's been
All
an
right.
hour.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull out my. Oh God, where is it? My Enochian syntax scroll, and try.
Is that
to
the
do that.
the command somebody to do one thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna bane it.
Okay, I will bless it. My final bless. Wield of power.
So 3, your final bless.
What? Oh, I'm blessing it. Oh God.
So
you're
what did you
baning
get?
it. Wait. I'm gonna use my final omen. Actually, to lower the.
So I only
Wait,
got a
wait,
1.
wait,
Wait, what
wait.
did you roll? You rolled an 11.
Oh, so you don't need to. Yeah, plus
12.
2. 13 minus 1 is 12.
So you
Wait, what?
succeed.
I didn't. I
You
did.
rolled a 2, right? For your bless?
No, I. Where does it say that? Oh yeah, I just did.
So that means you got a
You got it.
13.
Oh, I got a 12.
subtracted 1, so you succeeded, yeah.
Oh. Whew. Okay. So I guess I'm in earshot. If I'm not, I'll get in earshot.
Okay.
And I will tell her, go sacrifice yourself to the demons and leave us alone. That's kind of two things.
That's kind of two
Just-
things. I presumably if she sacrifices herself to a demon, then
Yeah, then she'll
she
leave us
can't-
alone.
Yeah, unless she like haunts you or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so she just keeps walking forward down the path. The wagon is still moving along. You guys are standing on the tree line. What would you like to do? Like I said, they're moving at a very slow pace.
Is she?
She just
She,
keeps
like-
walking.
She just keeps walking. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, do you think it worked?
Did she do like ding?
I can't tell.
Or was there any
Well, you guys
change?
know. You succeeded on the roll, so you know that she's apparently going to sacrifice herself to a demon.
Right. Well, let's follow at a safe distance then. Don't want to cross her before she does so.
So are you guys keeping pace with the wagon, or are you moving ahead, or what's the plan?
Yeah.
Because she doesn't seem to be turning around
No?
much.
As far as you can tell, nothing. Yeah, she's not phased, so.
Oh,
And they're still like
I also-
pushing the wagon.
Yeah, as far as Nagel and or Nivel and Goatvin are concerned, we're just kind of now pushing and following
Okay.
along.
So what about Harga and Nagel? Are you guys kind of just keeping pace and keeping kind of your distance? Okay. So I'll just say it takes some time. It takes a good probably hour at least of you like that? At least an hour. And as you follow this path down, you just feel the heat of this fire before you see it, and there is a massive stone black hand. And the rest of these people, so this priestess, you see as you approach it, there's a small door in the front. She goes inside, closes it, is gone, and the rest of these guys are sort of pushing the wagon. They don't even, they're so engrossed in their task that they didn't see her go in. They're just like putting all of their weight into it. So she goes inside. Are you guys still pushing the wagon, or are you guys gonna do something else?
Two things real quick. One,
Yeah.
I got a bless from Jax.
Thank you, Jax. Okay. So you
And
got a bless.
two, how about the group's decision making? We got straight to the hand.
Yes. There are many other
Just throwing
places.
it out there.
Yeah, there are other places you could have gone for sure.
Yeah.
You guys took the best road, pretty much.
Good job.
Opportunists.
And we got
Yeah.
to see the hot evil lady. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nifel saw a nip. Probably.
Did I see Nip?
I don't know. You probably
Probably.
did. You're
You
like on
did
your
flip
knees.
open
Like,
her-
You can give me a presence check
Uh,
if you want to see if you saw.
You did.
spot a nip?
nip
Ooh,
slip.
but the DR12, I
Oh,
got
you
the
saw.
nip
Well,
slip.
so it's you saw a nip. However, it was behind cloth. You could see a hard nip underneath her
Oh,
cloth.
so it
there
was
you
like
go.
Jennifer Aniston in Friends.
Yeah,
That's
there
all
you
I
go.
got.
It
That's
was one of
bullshit.
those. One of
Oh.
those. Okay, so like I said, these cultists are laboring, pushing this wagon. You don't see this priestess anymore.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, and you do see that it is missing the pinky finger, the tip of the pinky finger, as this
So when
massive
we see
hand
this-
stretches up.
Yeah, how big? How
It's probably like 40 feet tall. It's this massive stone hand. It almost looks like a ruined fortress or something. However, despite the fact, it looks like a hand, which is strange. And like I said, you do see a door out front that the priestess disappeared into. But you do see something else as you get closer. What was that, Harga?
A giant demon.
No, you don't see a giant demon.
Mm-hmm.
You see a red hat. And as you get closer and closer, you see that it is the fisherman you saw on the riverbank days and days ago. He's not fishing, however. There is no water nearby. He is turning some kind of carcass over a spit. And he's kind of just squatting down, cooking it.
Wonder if this is his cart.
he was missing his cart, right?
Yeah.
So he told you, yeah.
Son of a bitch.
So no, it is not Santa. It is he's got like a red knit cap. Steve
just
Steve
demon?
Zissou, right?
Didn't we say you Steve Zissou? Yeah.
Yeah, Steve Zissou, yeah. I got his picture somewhere around here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is old? There he is. Wait, I need to go to that's who you see.
Yeah.
Smoking his
Yeah, definitely
pipe,
Steve.
Yeah.
cooking something. Good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for the raid. Or wait, no, they didn't raid.
Oh, they did.
Oh, they did. Okay. Never mind. Thank you for the raid. So, finally he why don't Nagel and Harga, why don't you roll me a presence check? Oh, thank you for the
Ooh,
sub.
Nice.
It was almost good. It was almost good there.
So you got an 8. Why don't you roll me one Harga? I mean Nagel.
Presents. 15.
15. Okay. So you succeed. Harga, your graceful days have seemed to ended because you make a sound and
Uh-oh.
nobody
have any more.
nobody pushing the cart really notices. However, this red-capped man does. And he kind of stands up and he has a very bright smile on his face. Oh, hello there. Why are you hiding in the trees? Come on over. Surely you're hungry. Dreadful hot in here, isn't it?
I'm just looking confused between him and the cart.
Oh, that's not mine, if that's what you're insinuating.
Oh,
Still haven't found it. But
The only cart.
I've found something. I told you I was a merchant, did I not?
Yes.
Oh, well, I have something to sell. Something exquisite.
Is it our
Come over here.
soul?
Stop hiding.
We'll go up and sit. Oh.
You're gonna go join him? Yeah, nobody's paying attention to this guy whatsoever on the cart. But yeah, Nefel and Abe, you guys all see this as well. Red
Okay.
is sus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Super
red is sus. So you approach him, and you know he's cooking some kind of creature over. You can't quite identify it. I know it's hot out here, but would you be in need of a pair of... And he puts his hand behind his back and he pulls out gloves. A pair of gloves might come in handy, don't you think? Keep your
Yes.
hands protected from the fire, maybe?
Perhaps. She's still entirely befuddled.
Yeah, this guy, he's standing here like it's just fucking normal, like he's fishing on a calm river. Like it's... The trees, you know, are smoldering around you. You have these cultists, like, you know, dragging this this wagon through the dirt, and then you have this giant black fortress of a hand sitting there with flaming fingertips, all except the pinky finger because it's missing. But he seems to be just like, this is another day at the office.
Perhaps. But what would you like for them? What did they do?
What would I like? Well, they are quite valuable. Let me see. How about 90 silver? It's not too rich for your blood, is it?
Just a touch. Aye.
It's a pity. How about 70? My final offer.
What if 60 and a scroll? I don't have 70.
I will take your offer, if you wish.
Yes.
Don't you
Yes,
wish
sir.
to know what these gloves might do? You're so eager to buy them, but have no questions.
Oh, I said
Strange.
earlier.
She did
Oh, you
ask
did?
what do they do.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
That's okay. It was mumbled in Haruka voice.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So he holds them out to you, and you notice they're both right-handed gloves.
Huh?
Yeah, both right-handed. And you catch a smell of rot as he holds them out to you. Well, perhaps you have seen there are people with severed hands around these parts. Have you not noticed?
Yes.
Well, of course you must wonder where these hands go. Well, everywhere. You can find them everywhere. You put one of these gloves on a severed hand and one on your hand, and it will do whatever you wish. Claw someone's eyes out. A wee hand job in an alleyway. Whatever you wish. 70 silver plus the scroll, and they are yours.
60 in the silver.
Oh, sure. Why not?
And then scroll.
Why
Yes.
not?
Excellent. I'm going
So
to
you're
have
gonna pay
my
him?
very own thing. From
Okay.
Adam's family.
Yeah. Okay, so you pay him.
Yep.
He hands over the gloves. What scroll are you getting rid of?
Grace of a Dead Saint.
What one does that do?
D2 creatures regain D10 hit points. Efel also has that scroll.
Okay, I'm going to copy it for you so you have it. Let me make a journal entry really quick.
Shopping.
Yeah, kinda. All right, these are the puppeteer's gloves. And I will share this with you, and it should show up in your journal. So, where did it go? There it is. Okay, so I'm sharing it with Janelle. So you're now the owner. Did you get it?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's cool.
So those are the gloves you have. Well, our business is done. Fancy seeing you here again, isn't it? And he grins.
What does your cart look like?
It's a fucking cart. It's got wheels. It's little. It might have some bric-a-brac inside. No, not that one. It's much smaller than that. Do I look like I can drag something that large around? Hungry? And he kind of squats back down and starts cutting some meat off of this carcass and eating it. Delicious.
Sure.
You say yeah?
Maybe my last meal.
Okay, so he cuts a piece off for you. So as you guys are Nagel, did you stay to the trees or did you come out too?
I probably came out too.
Okay. So yeah, he offers you some of this meat. And Nifel and Abe, you see this entire exchange. The cultists are taking a bit of a breather. They are exhausted. They haven't pushed the cart. They have quite a ways to go until they get to the hand, but you kind of, you can see this exchange happening in the distance. Mute.
Can we?
I did not talk.
Fair. You did not talk.
So, what do we do, boy?
Should we join
Babe.
them?
I mean, I suppose we don't.
Is that lady
necessarily
still
need to.
around?
No, she disappeared into the hand. There was a door outside of it, and she went inside.
At this point, I don't see another option, really.
Agreed.
Don't have to reveal ourselves right away. We can just get closer.
So you guys
Alright,
gonna
let's go.
separate from the cart?
Yeah.
Let's go, Twin. Lead the way, as if you're being led.
Yes, brother.
And he covers his mouth. So he leads you to this. Are you guys just kind of walking up like no big deal to this exchange that's going on right here? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you approach and you don't think I can't recognize you behind those masks? Hungry? And he cuts off some more meat. This young lady here, she bought my gloves. Very fitting.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, sorry. Who am I? Well, I'm me, of course, the Red Hat Merchant.
Of course.
I mean, I have a fucking
Not
red hat.
that I didn't know who he was. That who he really is. You know what I mean?
No, I know, but that's what you said, right?
All right. Yeah.
So
yeah,
you can respond to that how you wish.
I'll say the same thing.
I know you're the man with the red fucking hats, but you're not just a man with a red fucking hat. You're standing in front of a 40-foot burning fucking hand cooking human as if nothing is happening. And I ask again, who the fuck are you?
He looks up at the hand. And he looks back down at you. Just a traveler of the wilds. I mean, you know, keeping a lookout for my fellow travelers like yourselves. I mean, I smelled you coming all the way here. In your breath, boy. I suggest you do something about it.
Breath is fine. So what now?
Well, you're here for the hand, are you not?
Suppose.
Oh, you're not? Okay, just for the company. I enjoy company. Those poor sods over there aren't doing too well, though, are they? And he's pointing over to the other guys, profusely sweating in their heavy robes, trying to push this cart. Seemingly unbothered by by your departure.
Now, what in the hand is a big burning stone? Does it look pinky sized?
Yeah, you would come to that conclusion that this could possibly fit onto that pinky tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. Funny meta note. The encounter with the wagon is called Just the Tip. So beat you to it. Yeah, he beat you to it.
What are you doing here with the hand?
Oh, I just cooking up a good meal. Quite, you know, I don't know, festive and everything. So much fire. And he actually gobbles up the rest of his meat. Well, my work is done here. You like that? Oh, you like that. And he, anything else? I mean, unfortunately, all I had were the gloves, but I wish I could
any hands. nearby.
see any what?
Any
You
right
do not
hands?
see any hands, no.
Ah, heck.
So,
Not
eventually...
a-
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Was there a demon here at the hand we were led to believe?
Demon, eh?
Is that you?
Me? Of course not. Do I look like a demon? Don't demons have horns and hooves and claws and sharp teeth and the like? Red eyes? And he kind of opens his eyes up at you.
That's stereotyping, but
We're an inclusive Merkborg group. We don't want to...
Stereotype the demons.
Yeah, we don't want to stereotype.
They come
the
in all
demons.
shapes and sizes, including red-hatted Steve Zzz's.
Yeah. So he kind of packs up and kicks some of the ash onto the fire and starts to head off.
All right. Well, should we go in the hand or blow up the pinky?
That is where my mind went immediately.
So
Lightning does wonders to burning stone.
as you guys are talking, you see that the rest of the cultists have arrived, close enough to this hand, and they're kind of, stretching their backs and like looking up at it and then looking back at the wagon and wondering what the hell. They start to look around for what you would think would be the priestess at some point. But they seem to be very confused.
Shall we go inside?
Well, I don't see them attaching this pinky anytime soon, so you probably have time. Goatvin.
In the area, it's just the ones that are pushing the cart. There's no additional servant peoples.
Yeah, you don't see anybody else. You just see them, and then, like I said, the clearing where this giant hand is protruding out of the ground. Nobody else in sight.
Well, let's into the hand then.
Yes, I suppose.
Okay. Map change.
Brother.
Yes,
Lead
brother.
the way.
Oh, of course, brother. I smell demon.
All right.
For it.
So let us.
Oh, yay.
Oh,
No, hold it for now.
Oh yeah, I gotta get poor little Goatvin who has no weapon.
Oh, shit.
He's gonna have to
Nost will
start
protect him.
punching people. Yeah, hopefully. I'll put him over here. So, you guys step inside of this hand. The door closes behind you. And smoke and ash are wafting out of the entryway. And ahead of you, cast in this just swirling red light, is what very much looks like a demon. And I will show you the artwork. And this demon is standing in some kind of strange rune. Looks like a pentagram. And it appears to be glowing with energy. And where is my... There he is. Okay. So you see this fellow standing over this symbol. And below his torso, his legs don't look right. They look like they're made of just writhing faces and hands and legs, just kind of going in and out of his flesh. And he's holding a staff in his hand, tipped with like this black orb and sort of like a claw holding it. And he's just staring at you blankly.
Do we see the priestess?
No, you don't see a priestess at all anywhere.
did we get the sense that he sees us?
He's looking right at you. And what's the order here? So Goatvin's in the lead. Let me move this guy
I
out of the way.
assume, Yeah, I assume that I'm.
You're behind him because you have him like as a prisoner, I guess.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
So as you step in here, you see the room opens up in the center, and there's just like blood and energy and this red light spilling out of this some kind of symbol on the ground where this demon is. Off to the right is a small passage leading to a door, but this is the only light that is coming that is illuminating the room. And I'm going to just put you guys in order because let's see here. And what would you guys like to do? As you're standing, staring at this demon who is regarding you very calmly. Red mist swirling about him. Oh, you're muted?
No, I'm not muted.
Oh, I thought I heard something. I thought I heard you go.
Said hello.
Yep,
Did
I'm
it not
muted.
pick up on the mic?
Oh, barely.
Oh.
Hello.
It
So that's
grins with its needle teeth. And you hear a snorting sound, heavy breathing coming from the western part of this room. And out of the darkness rushes this flaming bull.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's time for everybody to roll me initiative. So somebody click me that 6-sided die.
Boom. Fucking fuck.
I don't think I got taken into the hand.
Oh shit, sorry dude. You're like, I can't see anything.
I'm just watching the door. It's fine.
There you go. Can you see now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So that means I need to add you to combat as well. Man, it's doing it again. That's so weird. What did I do wrong? Because it said enemies began.
Yeah, the enemies are at the top.
Man, why don't I see that?
Oh, on mine it says Horn Demon Bull 1 and 2.
Weird. I have Nagel at the top. There. Now I moved it. Okay, so as this happens, this bull charges across the room, kicking up flames and sparks right for Goatvin. And he needs to roll a defense check. Let me pop this out. Oh shit. Okay, so he dodges out of the way and kind of yanks you with him, right? You're holding onto his rope or something, aren't you? Or no?
Oh, I mean, it's a loose. It was more a guise than like anything than that. It was loosely wrapped around, and I was just holding on to the end of a thing.
Okay, so
I wouldn't imagine that it'd be enough to pull me or anything.
Okay, so he just leaps across the room, slamming into this wall while this bull charges, smashing its horns, can't quite fit through this corridor. And then the demon itself raises its staff in its hands. And you see this red energy appear from behind him. And from that energy lumbers out this skeletal figure with a cage, a spiked cage around its head. And it starts to go toward you. And then up next is Nagel. So Nagel, what would you like to do? As all of this chaos erupts around you.
Yeah, there's so much happening. I guess since the bull is the closest, I'll try to crossbow the bull.
Okay. I'll say you can get line of sight. It's a pretty narrow corridor, but unless you fumble, I'll say unless you get like a 5 or below, you're gonna hit somebody.
Oh.
So do you want to like bless it or anything? I guess you can.
I
You got
can't.
jack shit.
Yeah. I can't do anything else, so I'm gonna try it. Sorry if I hit you. What's the armor?
It is D2. Thick flamin' hide. Oh shit! Well, I mean,
Wait, do I have any? I have no omen.
you have one
no.
omen, so
I
you can
do?
neutralize that fumble. If you
Yeah,
want to.
because this is my only weapon. So. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to neutralize it.
Okay.
Yeah. Dang. Okay.
All right. So, do you want to do anything else? Do you want to move at all, or are you just fine where you are?
I'll just like embarrassedly move backward.
Toward the door. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Nephel, you're up.
Never mind.
As this flaming bull is standing between you and Goatvin, and this
I'm
skeleton
gonna-
lumbers, you're gonna move. Okay.
Yeah.
So as you move in that direction, actually up here you see a ladder leading up to a trap door. But go ahead.
Interesting. How far can I get to and up the ladder?
I would say you could probably get to the base of the ladder.
Oh, so I can't be like on.
Yeah,
because
because I would say like that's
Oh,
about a
really?
normal sized room, I guess.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run to the ladder, and I'm going to I'm gonna power it up. Let's see how this works.
What are you
I'm going
powering?
to- I'm gonna pull out Behold the Power. And that lets me give D4 creatures max damage.
Oh damn, okay.
Yeah, so I'll pull that out of my robes, and I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna bless this roll right away. Give me something besides war. All right, here we go. Come on.
There you go.
All right. So I have an omen, so all I have to do is roll a 4 or higher minimum. All right.
Okay, you succeed. So you're giving is it 1d4 characters or 4? I can't remember.
It's a D4, which means I'm gonna roll a 1 on this roll. Can I use my last omen to just take a 4?
How do you? I mean, how like you want to use? I'll give that to you. I'll let you use your last omen to make that a 4.
So I get 4 people get to do max damage for the remainder of the combat.
It's just
Right,
one. It's
my
just
omen
one.
is-
It's one time, right? It's just like you get to use it once. It's not permanent.
Well, it's for we've established it's for the remainder of combat. It's for the entire combat.
No, I meant that's how long it lasts if you don't use it. What is it? What does it say?
Oh, that's all it says is D4
Max
creatures
damage?
do max damage. Yeah, and the last like 2 combats we had, you said it lasts for the remainder of combat.
All right, I'll stick to that. I believe what I meant though. I'll do it for this combat, but what I meant was if you cast it, it lasts for the entire combat, so it's not like it lasts a round or 2 rounds or whatever until they use it. That's what I meant.
Oh, so
Not
you're
like they
saying
auto,
one-
not that they're like double max damaging like every single attack. But we can do it. I guess it's not a roll. It's not like double damage or anything. It's like just straight up max damage. So
max damage.
who do you want it to be on? Everybody except
Everybody but Gopen. Yeah.
Who's punching with his fists?
Well, punch away.
All right, I'm gonna put little flames on everybody. Did that work? Yeah, there we go. Go, Vin. So you two. All right, and then up next is Abe. What would you like to do, Abe?
So I'm gonna move out of the corridor.
Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta
And-
give this to Harga.
Is the big demon dude still holding the staff?
He is.
I'm going to attempt to lasso the staff out of his hand.
Oh, okay. Why don't you give me an attack roll? But I'm gonna say that is a DR. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be 2 rolls. It's gonna be 1 roll to get it, and then 1 roll to pull it out of his hands. So so I'm not gonna up the difficulty. I'm just gonna give it a 2 roll. So give me an attack roll first, and then a strength roll second. Oh, damn.
Let's go.
Okay, so you lasso this scepter, this rod, out of his hand, and you yank it, and it comes right to you. Do you want to move, or I guess that's pretty much it for you.
Yeah.
So Goatvin, he's got nothing at all, and so he actually starts to. He doesn't know what to do. He's got no weapons. He considers punching this thing, and then he realizes it's got fucking spikes all over its caged helmet, and so he just like runs over to you. So up next is Harga.
Well, she's gonna hustle her fat little tushy this way.
Okay.
Where the bull came from. Did she see anything in that direction?
So yeah, once you get there, you can see some of the dim light reaches that area, and it's just sort of like a rocky wall. There's nothing in there, or a stone wall. But you do see this ladder reaching up to the ceiling toward a trapdoor where Nifel is.
If I dashed, could I get up the ladder and out of it?
Oh, if you want to like not do an action?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say if you want to shove by Nifel and climb up to the ladder.
Oof.
All right.
Pretty woman. God damn it.
So she
Good
like
stuff.
she hips you out of the way.
It's
Boom.
a solid hip check.
It's a solid
bounce,
hit.
yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so you make it to the top of the ladder, and you have your hand on the trapdoor, and I think that's where we'll move on to this bull. So again, he turns around, and he sees Abe right there, holding his master's wand, and he charges forward at you. So I need you to make me an agility check. As the horns rear down for you. Or sorry, defense, but that's fine. You succeeded. Yeah, sorry, I didn't tell you I should have said defense. Same roll, but okay. So you just back up out of the way as this horn and these flames like rip past your chest. And this demon, he's just standing there now, not doing anything whatsoever, just staring all of you down. You start to see like his chest rise and fall, but you don't hear laughter, but it looks like it. So next up is Nagel. Oh wait, fuck. No, I gotta add this guy. Hang on, Nagel. 1 second. So this skeleton lumbers forward, chasing Goatvin. Lashes out at him with his claws. Okay, and Goatvin fails. So he takes... What's his thing? It is... Ooh, D8. Shit.
Roll a 1.
Oh, man. Okay, so Goatvin... Fear in his eyes. He is not paying very well attention. He turns around just in time as these massive claws come down and tear him to the ground. And I actually need to roll a D4 because he has exactly
Check.
0 hit points.
Oh my goodness.
So let's see what happens.
Brother, no. Brother.
Goatvin is dead.
Oh shit. Oh,
God
gold
damn it.
bone.
So he falls to the ground in a final scream. No! And then the skeleton just kind of like steps on his skull and keeps walking toward you guys as it shatters beneath his feet. Nagel, you're up.
Why?
What would you like to do?
Oh, me?
Yeah, you are up.
Ooh, this is not looking good.
Where are you?
She's
I'm in the
like in
hallway.
the hallway down
Ah,
below,
alright.
yeah.
I'm gonna peek out and try to shoot the bull again.
Okay, so give me a presence check, I believe, for your bolt, your crossbow. His armor
Presence?
is a D2.
A presence check?
Yeah, it should be. I think attack roll on range stuff is presence, yeah. If I remember right.
Oh, but I just pressed the attack button.
Yeah, you just press attack.
Ooh, whoa.
Okay, so your bolt does make contact. Why don't you roll
Max
me a
damage.
1d2? I want to see. So it's. Oh, yeah, it's max damage. So
yeah.
Max damage.
8 minus 1?
Two.
So
One.
7.
Oh, one,
One.
yeah.
1, yeah.
Nice. So this thing.
Seven.
Roll me a d2 as well, and you can call it a 1 or a 2, whatever you want. One of those being your bolt is just destroyed by the fire.
What is it? R slash?
Flash roll.
Slash roll or slash R space d2.
Slash roll. See.
Yeah, you can do slash R too if you
Okay.
want. It's true.
I guess a 2 is lose the bolt. What?
What did you do?
A
Oh, you hit
slash-
space. Just put slash R space D2 and then it'll roll it.
Did that work?
There you go. So you said 2 was keep it or destroy? I can't remember. What did they say? Or what did she say?
I said 1, I think. What? No, wait. What did I say?
I think you said 2 would lose it.
Chat, help us out. What was it?
Yeah, 2 is lose it.
2 is lose it. Okay,
Yeah.
so this thing just
What did the
goes up
bull
and
roll for?
it's arm. What do you mean? No, I was
Oh.
just showing. I was just showing you how to roll, basically.
Oh. I mean, okay.
Okay, so yeah, it takes damage, and Nifel, you are up. You look up and see Harga's big ass climbing up the ladder. What would you like to do? As your brother perishes beneath the foot of a giant skeleton.
Is she at the top of the stairs or what?
Yeah, she's at the very top, like with her hand pushing the trapdoor up, or attempting to anyway.
I will
Ladder.
walk. I will climb all the way up to right behind her.
And sniff her butt.
Yeah. And I will look back. Yeah. Just right to the ash. I will look back. How high up am I then?
I don't know, like 8 feet, or well, no, because she's on the ladder. So I don't know, like 6 feet or so, maybe. You're about 6 feet
Out of reach.
out of reach
My
of
like
what?
scrunch of things below me.
Oh, you mean if something comes and get? No, I think something could probably attack you for sure.
Gotcha, but with
at
like a
least you're good.
minus and stuff. Yeah. I will then, with one hand on the thing and one hand in my robes, I will pull out a scroll because that's what I got.
Okay.
And I will attempt to cast. How many power? Well, this will be my last power. I will attempt to cast 9 violet signs on Not the Storms.
Okay.
I have no blesses. I don't think you took my one off, but I did use it. Unless that's a
Oh.
freebie.
I will take it off.
And I will. So I just get a straight roll with no omens, no nothing.
Let's see it.
Oh, I hit 0 1. I put it to 0 before I.
All right, you succeed reading your scroll. This is the one with the lightning bolts. So I need you to roll a d2,
Yeah.
right? See how many bolts you get.
Now, technically, max damage would mean both bolts.
Sure.
Yes.
I feel like he said
So,
that every
sure.
time.
Sure.
And I get it half the time.
Sure. Let's just do it. Why not?
So I will do 1 bolt on skeleton and 1 bolt on bull.
And what's the damage
um,
on those?
They are d6s, so they just automatically take 6 damage. Well, I guess if they have armor, they can roll against the armor for soak, but it hits and they both take d6 damage.
That's for the skeleton.
Has d6 armor? Fuck.
Yeah. It's
So
like
he takes 4
lumbering. It's like in
damage.
this cage. And the bull is D2.
Get a 1. You bastard.
Okay,
So
but
they each
this
take 4 damage.
right. So this bolt of lightning on this bull actually blasts off one of its horns, and some of its flesh crumbles to the ground like smoldering wood. And do you want to move or anything?
I'm as far up the ladder. I'm as far up Harga as I can feasibly squeeze.
Okay, so
That's
Abe,
what I got.
It's definitely getting clipped.
you are clip it. What would you like to do, Abe? As this bowl seems to be falling apart before your eyes, struck with lightning.
So I'm gonna move closer to the ladder. Does it feel like my newfound staff does anything?
Yeah. I can tell you what it does. Where is it? Yeah, let me share this with you. All right, you should have it in your item list or your note. Did you get a notification or anything, or?
I did not. Let
So
me-
check the book icon up top. It's like the 5th one over.
Oh.
Is it in there?
The compendium?
No, it looks like an open book.
Oh.
Yeah, like a open. It's the 5th
Journal
one.
entries.
Yeah, journal entries. Is it in there?
The Horn of Roses?
No.
That's the only one I see.
Really? Weird. I made you owner of it. I will just. You got it?
Yeah, it was like under 4 different folders. I think I got it. Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
So that's what it does.
Well, I do like a gamble. Okay. So yeah, Abe is going to raise the staff and scream burn
Shit. Okay.
and slam it on the ground and hope for the best here.
All right. So roll me a d4. Oh, dang. So
Wait.
Oh no.
Did
So
we
ba-
all die?
no, yeah, you guys are all dead. No. So roll me a d3, Ducky.
Oh, I get to roll for it. Okay.
Yeah, you get to roll for it at least. So basically, every time he uses this staff, he has to roll a d4 and then. Okay, so 1. So his permanent hit points have been reduced by 1, basically.
So if my permanent HP goes down below my current HP, I just took my current HP down too, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you got to roll again.
Oh no.
Don't roll a 1 again. Okay. So you channel the power of this staff, and another burst of red energy, and you summon, what was it, a 3?
Yeah.
This zombie. crawls out of it. Where do you want it to be?
We'll put it next to this guy, the skeleton.
Okay. I think I need to change the token. I'm gonna say it's friendly.
Super spooky
Okay.
summoning.
All right, so you summoned this zombie. It's just like crawling out of this red mist, ready to do your bidding. Ah, Govin's dead. He would have been next. Harga, you're up. What would you like to do?
Push the trapdoor and go through it.
Okay, so you push through into darkness. And I will put you where you need to go, and that will end your turn. So I'm going to delete you really quick out of here.
Can I try and light a torch?
Yeah, you can light a torch. So I'll say you light a torch, and you see you crawl up into this small entryway, and there is a closed door to the west and one to the east. So after that happens, oh yeah, he's got to roll, or the zombie. So what do you want this zombie to do, Abe? As it lumbers out of the mist.
Eat the skeleton.
Eat the skeleton, so attack the skeleton. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll let you roll for it. So why don't you just roll me a d20. See if it succeeds. I wonder if I could like give you ownership of this thing. Okay, so you rolled a 2.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, it lashes out with its claws, and it just rakes this cage, unfortunately doing no damage whatsoever. And it is 10 o'clock, and I feel like we have more than 30 minutes to go, so I think we're going to probably end it here at the top of the initiative. There will be a short session while they explore the rest of this burning hand and hopefully survive next Thursday. One down, poor brother Gotvin is lost, but the original 4 are back. So thanks a lot for hanging out with us, everybody. Sorry we weren't able to end it this time, but it'll be a quick one next time. What do we got? We got a big thanks to Heimat der Katastrophe and Noel for allowing us to use the soundtrack. Go check out their Dungeon Synth. Thank you to McGlintlock for making the Foundry system for Mörk. He's got an awesome Patreon with some great roll tables for your RPG needs. And Source of Victory. He's got a new book out, game book. If I had a green screen, you could totally see it right now. Go check it out. It's available at Lulu. What else? I think that's it.
Yeah, and just a lot of games coming up. We talked about and got some schedules last evening. We got we'll wait till Janelle announces that at some point. Yeah, we got some October stuff. We got some Halloween event coming up. We're playing Tin Candles. We're in Movember through the month of November and doing some Casket Lands. We at the end of the month with our sweet new stashes, we're doing a one shot with Matt towards the end of December, which we'll talk about more in December, and a couple other fun little things happening sooner than later that we can announce potentially next Wednesday. So that's about where we're at and what we got going on.
Sweet. Cool. Do we got a raid? Did you look to see anybody? Who we got?
I was like, dang, there's like 8 people on, and now there's like nobody on.
Oh man.
So let's just look for the first people in Dungeons and Dragons that look cool. And we'll just go with them.
All right, everybody, stick around for the raid. And next game would be Dark Kingdoms next Wednesday, right? Oh, but then the Daily Scroll Weekly scroll.
Oh, the
sorry.
weekly scroll on
Weekly
Saturday.
scroll.
Yeah, we're gonna
What's
finish
going on?
part two
What,
of
Troika?
we're gonna finish part two going over Troika. We got some Kickstarter stuff to talk about. Little preview we can chat about. Then we got this in the mail.
Oh, yeah. Arc.
So we'll talk about that a little bit. Finish up Troika. I have a longtime friend of mine coming on as a guest to just talk about tabletop games, which is what our guests do. And that's what we got going on this week. So, and then I'm in the process now, I think, of actually turning it into a podcast. So soon you will be able to listen to it as well as watch it. So that's about where we are at with that.
Cool. All right, then. Ryan, we'll see you on the weekly scroll on Saturday. DK next Wednesday, and then Mörk definitely the finale of the Masticator Gate Arc 1 next Thursday. So thanks again, everybody. See you next time.